these writings could be of import. It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy aught.
I'll gladly stay a while.
You're the one who brought that regalia sword here in the first place, aye? I want a word. It's that fool apprentice of mine. I haven't seen her since yesterday. Knowing her, she skipped off to the mountain base cave on Volcanic Island to try her hand with a blaze hammer. It's the only place with enough heat, see? Since you're the one who inspired this nonsense, you'd best go find her. And bring her back in one piece, lest I ring my hammer against that hollow shell you call a skull!
Look around if you must.
The Tull's Empress has clearly earned the love and respect of her subjects. I've remarked that myself. They revere Her Majesty with all their hearts and regard her as family. 'Tis a far cry from Vermund. I cannot count the number of barbs I've heard uttered about the Queen Regent. Shall I assist? I suppose I'll handle this.
The venom, Harpy, venom! This foe will recoil from play!
Knowing your limits does not make you weak. Leave it to me. I expect you'll be wanting my assistance. Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost. Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be only too glad to assist. I expect this could be used to transport large-scale weaponry, ballistay and the like. This is clearly designed to carry us somewhere. It could prove useful. Contraptions like these are best used when and as we find them. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early gripping gets the worm, as they say.
This is more than...
Though we may not die in battle, it is a far cry from being invincible.
Excellent. I could have done no better. You have my protection.
Feast your eyes on this!
It appears.
Welcome, sir. Doubly so if you're here to buy. Hope to see you again.
Shall I assist? I suppose I'll handle this.
It is a mechanism for hauling freight, and it looks as if it could bear a significant load.
Shall we hop on? We needn't let our feet do all the work. Come to think of it, the pawns in this party are women all. And I've no objections. I expect you'll be wanting my assistance. Lightning has electrifying potential against this one.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
More of this.
I shan't agree to this.
I will not fall to flowers. Perhaps you'd like to take care of the remainder.
Captain said. Ah, so you fetched something from our home.
Uh-oh. Methinks the fiend felt that. Perhaps a few more for good measure. Naught compares to the thrill of victory.
All right, here you are. Reckoned I owed you something.
You'll not live to regret this.
Thank you.
Remember, knowing your limits does not make you weak.
How very inspired. I cannot wait to return beyond the rift and inform my own master of this. Well done, Master. Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
Firm push is what's needed here.
There, Master! Your Harpies! It cannot weather ice's numbing grip.
Do you mean to leave us here?
You have my protection. 'Tis a fair reward. We cannot complain.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
And I take
I feel as though I'm being watched.
Lay down your arms.
Hand over your coin,
hurt
and I'll let you know.
I'm not letting you die.
That was outstanding, if I do say so myself. Indeed. 'Twas enough to make one pity our foe.
I feel as though I'm being watched.
Nobles and merchants are worth the trouble. Here's hoping I can find
Unless there's coin in it, I'm not interested.
Hand over your coin, and I'll let you alone.
Turn out your pockets! I'm taking
At last! A chance to use this.
Here's hoping I can find myself an easy mark.
Come out as planned.
Where's that trouble?
You keep your...
One can see well into the distance from here.
Vermont has its charms, but so too Batal.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
Come to think of it, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies. Now there's a thought. Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
Keep out of reach of their talons! Not live to regret this!
That was a skillful bit of thinking. You do your vocation proud. Thank you kindly. I did not mean to trouble you.
Take a moment to recover. Needn't push yourself. I enjoy tackling fierce foe. Where to next, Arisen? I'm not... Our adventure continues. Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust? I shan't... allow any further harm to come to you. All creatures who know death cling to life.
I see no merit in hunting down such cravens.
Thank you, sir. I thought you might like this. I mean...
Oi, hand over all the coin in your purse, now.
And I take the rest.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Only nobles and merchants are worth the trouble. But I get my hands on you. Oi!
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
One more puzzle to bring it down. The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this. Right, I've got a grip on our foe.
Focus. A moment of indecision will spell out ruin. No ball here. I will protect you. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
Look, oxen. How tranquil.
Careful. Oxen are like to charge when angered.
We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness spawns can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
That sounds most unpleasant. I do hope we shall remain free of it.
Or you're better off turning back. That cavern is not for mortal feet to tread. 'Tis a maze, with monsters round every wretched corner. I dare say none could pass through those tunnels and live to tell the tale. A crying shame 'tis. Few's the merchant who can cross yon bridge. I'd thought this my chance to make some decent coin.
It is always daunting to venture into the unknown. Surely naught is beyond our combined experience. So, on to again. Hey, Arisen? If we must. Let's finish this quickly. It is easily done.
I shan't let them harm you.
Right where I want you.
Charge of heaven to rush headlong into them. Let us take care to move as well.
Manage. Becomes. We always do, don't we?
Oh, yeah!
Keep something from our bow. That's crafty of you.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe. Thank you.
Take a moment to recover. Needn't push. Yourself. Excellent. Just what I was hoping for.
shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
You've been doused in oil! You must steer clear of fire! Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurous trade. I would so enjoy seeing this obstacle smashed to pieces. I am poised to strike. Just say the word. I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
Avoid flame if any cost arisen. You have been doused in oil. shan't let them harm you. Tremendous work!
Our combined might is beyond any foe.
Prepare yourself!
Thank you kindly. I did not mean to trouble you.
Remember, knowing your limits does not make you a hidden path? I suppose there will be monsters lurking beyond it. I've a feeling 'tis best left untravelled. Am I the only one? Would seem our fight is not yet done. Withdrawing the enemy arisen. Is easily done.
You truly are formidable, Arisen.
I'll get that for you. Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be only too glad to assist. In the end, we never did attend the coronation.
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then. Shall we get underway? We would be ill-advised to proceed without that.
Behold the view. The entire landscape lies before us.
Would that our strength might be restored simply by gazing upon the sight. I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. Where to next, Arisen? I'm not... What say we get some rest? I'm not sure I could face a trek with my belly so full. I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that room goes to waste.
I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike true. Excellent! Don't let up now!
That was a skillful bit of movement. You do the location proud. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
I say, we collect as much as we can carry.
'Tis not a solution I'd envisioned. I dare say my own master would be shocked to learn of this.
Unbelievable.
I will protect you. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
You can count on me to fly to your aid.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Keep hold of the enemy!
As he said.
There ought not to be water here.
Why if we remain here?
Are we to remain here? You have my protection.
Got ya!
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
best use this.
No! The Arisen has been poisoned!
I never thought I'd say this. We become inseparable. It's not without cause that we are called nomads. No matter how far we might stray, we can always find each other again. In truth, I'm unready to part from this place. Might I not be allowed to explore it further? Pray keep a firm head on your shoulders, lest you be caught unawares.
My back! What do you want? I'm in no mood to have my ear talked off, thank you. My back's afire. I can scarce talk for the pain. Leave an old man be. Mind, I wouldn't say no to some wildflowers, if you happen to have any with you. A handful of those, and I could prepare a poultice that'd help me make it home. What is it now? Unless you brought me some wildflowers, I'd prefer to be left alone. Well, that was most kind of you. My thanks for the trouble. Right, Here goes naught. Ah! That did the trick. Relief at last. I was beginning to fear that I'd be stuck here for the rest of my days. I've a mind to thank you, sir. Would you look in on me at my home? I live nearby. There aren't too many houses out here, so you'll find it soon enough, I expect.
Sir Galstarber spoke of a reward for our efforts. Shall we call upon him at his home? Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Pray, follow me.
Ow! Fly! My back! I'm afraid I can't walk. I'd fain reward you for bringing me those flowers, but you'll have to look in on me at my home. 'Tisn't far, and there aren't many houses out here. You'll find it soon enough, I expect.
Would you care to behold a forgotten witchstone as yet undiscovered in this world? Then follow me. It isn't far.
I? Beg pardon, sir, but...
Forgive me, dear. I forgot to tell you. I asked this good sir to look in on me.
Oh, not this again. How many times have I begged you not to bring strangers into our home?
I know, dear, but this one's a kindly sort. Brought me the wildflowers I needed to make it home when I threw out my back.
'Tis always one reason or another, isn't it? And has it e'er ended well for us? Not once. Mark my words, no one wanders this far out unless they are running from something.
This one's different, I promise you. You've heard tell of the Arisen, have you not? The hero who travels far and wide to track and fell the dragon.
Oh? So this stranger claims to be the Arisen? Believe what you will, but expect no hospitality from me. You may tend to our guest yourself.
You'll have to forgive my wife. She has her reasons for being mistrusting, but you deserved a warmer welcome than that. Now let me fetch your reward. Wait here a moment. Oh! Fie! My back! I've done it in again.
Goat stuffer, when will you learn to be more gentle with yourself?
Oh, hold your tongue! All the gentleness in the world won't stop the hurt from coming on when 'twill. It's only gotten worse of late. There's naught for it but to make for the curative spring.
In your state, you'll ne'er reach it. And that's to say nothing of the monsters that haunt the roads out there. They'll be on you in a moment if they see you limping along on your own. Oh, would that I could take you to the spring myself, but alas,
Don't even think on it, my dear. I'd not ask that of you, knowing how crowded places of that ilk make you feel.
But what are we to do? I fear for you, my love.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Fear not. You'll have your reward. I just need to sit still a moment. You'd be willing to accompany me all that way? You see, my dear, what did I tell you? The Arisen's a goodly sort. I've an eye for people.
Don't be a fool, Gaustaffer. You have barely spoken to this person. What if you were being deceived? Did you think of that?
Come. Surely there are far more clever lies to tell if one's intent is to swindle. I'm not sure I can afford to refuse aid so freely given, my dear.
So be it then. 'Tis plain your mind's made up.
We'd best be along. My back isn't like to fix itself.
Pray see my husband safely to the encampment. I shall await your return. Pray see my husband safely to the encampment. I shall await your return.
This curative spring sounds as if 'twould do wonders for an aching back. Let us see the good dwarf there post-haste. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
A griffin! Mind its claws and talons!
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Could I trouble you to walk a wee bit slower? My back is like to... Oh! There it goes!
Follow me, if you would. Have my protection. You're soaked. Do try not to catch cold. Then I shall remain by your side. That was incredible. Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Oh well, colour me surprised.
Unless there's coin in it,
How's
I'm
this?
not interested.
You... Keep your love. And hold it!
I ought to have braced for that. As planned. Another enemy force has come to assist. We ought to have finished off the first one sooner. Well fought, Arisen. Twould seem I've some catching up to do. Not bad, all things considered. A battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose. Little does our foe realise how narrowly they escaped death's touch. It is no great shock to me. It takes a strange ilk to elect to dwell in such hinterlands as these.
indeed. Vermont feels a world away.
I'm gonna win.
We've enemies in our midst!
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magics. Wait right there.
How long do you think he can run, eh?
Best quality a soldier can have is loyalty.
Some of us get complacent, but I train every day. One wrong move and...
Not more can be done.
Greetings, Sir Arisen. Have you come to enjoy the waters of the curative spring yourself? The injury I sustained in Her Majesty's defense is healing steadily, yet 'twill be some time before I am ready to leave. Though I am grateful for this opportunity to convalesce, I grow restless, as there is a matter I wish to investigate post-haste. Perhaps you would look into it on my behalf? I wish to know the identity of the villain who orchestrated the attempt on the Empress's life. The rogue you captured has been questioned at length, but last I heard has yet to reveal this information. Methinks you might fare better at breaking his silence.
I am confident we shall see this matter to a successful conclusion.
That's like to make me sick, it is. Still, there's not a swig of newt liquor can't fix, I always say. Bollocks, I'm all out. Boy there, come at a fine time, you have. Care for a rotten egg? 'Twas soft boiled right here in the hot spring. 'Tis mostly sand, won't kill you or naught. Huh. Bought me some newt liquor, have ye? Many thanks, Cos. Don't mind if I do. Aye, that's the stuff. There's naught finer than a gulp of newt liquor. After a hot bath, 'tis bliss, pure and simple. But I'll need me a nibble to go with my glug. Down the hatch. Aye, this is a dream come true, 'tis. Suppose you deserve aught for your trouble. Here you are, cuz. A soft-boiled egg, specially prepared right here in the hot spring.
You've my thanks for this. Keep an eye out for monsters now. At last! I've ne'er seen a more welcome sight. The spring here has been visited since times of eld for its curative properties. I only hope 'twill be able to ease the ache in my back. I'll go have my soak now, if 'tis all the same to you. Can't have Cleona fretting over how long I've been gone. Ooh! It twinges a bit.
'Twould seem I owe you a debt of gratitude. And an apology. True to your word, you have seen my husband safely to the spring. I was so afeard for his well-being, I couldn't bring myself to sit at home, waiting, wondering. So I followed you at a distance, though now I see I needn't have. My husband and I are met with persecution everywhere we turn, you see. More than one village we thought to call home has driven us away. That is why we live in so far-flung a place. Gaustaffer can bear the judgment well enough, but I cannot. You, at least, have proven deserving of our trust. My husband was right about you. You are a kind soul, indeed. I shall not soon forget this good turn you've done my husband and I. You are welcome to visit us again, if your travels should happen to take you as far as our abode. I would fain lend you my skills as magic archer, Maister. And I'm certain my husband would be only too glad to take up his blacksmith's hammer for your sake.
You earned a favor from the magic archer Maister without even meaning.
Short though our acquaintance may be, your kindness and sincerity have earned my respect. And so, to aid you in your duty, I would grant you this technique, my most guarded secret as Maister of my art. Oh, you're looking for Gwyfenture with which to nourish the arbor heart. How long has it been since I last heard that name uttered? I'd have thought it a word forgotten among my people after all the pains they took to destroy it. At any rate, the word by which you may know it is scale cinder. I know little of its properties myself. Mayhap my husband can tell you more.
Well met, sir. How might I be? Service.
Well now, if it ain't the current arisen. Faring all right? Have you come for a dip in the hot spring? Or mayhap to speak with me? Aye. That's kind of ye. I was just craving some more of this. But what you hoping for, cuz? Some sort of boon? Suppose I could oblige a fellow arisen. What? Hadn't you noticed? That's a bit embarrassing, eh? I'm a former arisen. Mine, one who couldn't fell his dragon. And if there's aught more shameful than that, I've yet to hear of it. In my case, it all came down to a lack of skill. Mayhap I could fell such a beast now, but my dragon's long gone. Brings a tear to your eye, don't it? But don't cry for me, cuz. Just know that you've got my full support. I'll be glad to see ye succeed where I once failed. Only, don't do it for me. Do it for yourself. Bring your dragon low, and taste glory eternal.
Sir Sarah has gone to the
I've just remembered. I've got something for ye, cuz. Here ye are. Reckon ye'll make good use of it. Care to join me for a glug or three, cuz? Drabnir brings a tear. This is for ye, cuz.
Pray, follow me.
The port crystal is set, but we'll have need of a ferry stone should we seek to make use of it. Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be only too glad to assist. Oh, I did...
You can't go.
This is rather thrilling.
Sir Sarah has gone to the mountain base cave alone. It sounds a perilous place. We ought hasten to her side. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
The vanguard is...
Field of battle is what to hit us against our fellows, but that does not make cutting them down easier to bear.
There's no great shock to me.
I will protect you. Such a magnificent tapestry of stars.
I suppose 'tis so. I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to... I'm beginning to think that our master is simply fond of camping. How else to explain why we so rarely stay at inns? I'm all for swapping stories. But perhaps another night. I can scarce keep my eyes open. It isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp. Time spent camping isn't necessarily time wasted.
Unless there's coin in it, I'm not interested.
Turn out your pocket! That was a skillful bit of thievery. You do your vocation proud. To you, Arisen. outrageous this foe. It would only make it more of a threat.
Then we'd best spell it quickly, or else wait till its fury subsides.
This should help. Fortune favors us, it would seem. Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when... and I'm by your side.
Be ready! Our foes are armed!
Hand over all the coin in your purse, now! I might get my hat on you!
You haven't forgotten us, have you, Master?
As I recall, the location of another of our tasks is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray, I'm yours to command, Arisen.
Says Sarah has gone to the mountain base cave alone. It sounds a perilous place. We ought hasten to her side. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
I will protect you. The Arisen has been torched! Quick! Douse the flames!
That was outstanding, if I do say so myself.
Let us try for the same results with our next attack. Follow me, if you would. Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurous trade.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
Pray, follow me.
I shan't let them harm you. Well done, Master.
Would you mind coming over here? Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether it will be sooner or later, that is for the Everton to decide.
Says Sarah has gone to the mountain base cave alone. It sounds a perilous place. We ought hasten to her side.
Pray, allow me to show you the way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Follow me, if you would. It was well worth the effort of breaking it. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment. This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it. fell from the beast that had proved its loss.
Seems there's no room for argument. That shallow bay, I won't remember, I'm happy about it. Not next to regret this. Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become... Thank you kindly. I did not mean to trouble you.
Happens to the best of us. Don't let it get to you. Must finding these be so difficult?
A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
If memory serves, there is another place we were to visit, not far from here.
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen? Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen.
If it isn't the Arisen, come to check up on me, have ya? Well, I'm faring just fine. In fact, I've done it! See? 'Tis a blaze hammer. All that's left is to get this to the forge outside the cave. I hope you're ready, Arisen, as there's not a moment to spare. Follow me, and quickly.
Make haste for the cave exit.
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there.
To still... Tisn't looking good. The hammer's lost near half its heat.
I'll pick that up. We might have need of it.
The heat's dwindling fast. We've got to get it outside. Quick! We're nearly there now. We've made it out at last. Good on you for keeping up. Right, now to do what I came here for, then it's back to the smithy for the finishing touches.
I can scarcely see a thing in the smoke. We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
You bird-brained buffoon! Where have you been?
Brocker! Sorry,
There's no time for apologies, girl. We've got to get that blade on the anvil, lest the blaze hammer's treatment be for naught. You're the first apprentice of mine with the gumption to do aught like this. You got the blaze hammer work done, and you did it right. But the hardest part's what comes next. I'll walk you through what's needed, though I dare say 'tis one of the few lessons I've left to teach you. You've proven yourself this day, Sarah. You're the one fit to carry on my techniques and this smithy. But not if you're gonna stand there and gawk. To the forge with you, girl!
Come in, Brocker. Hi, Arisen. I've been waiting for you. Here it is. Your regalia sword. Looks newly forged, doesn't it, eh? Brocker had me working on it for hours. Got nary a wink of sleep. But owing to that, methinks it turned out real fine. I only hope you're pleased with it. 'Tis as much your success as mine. So much has changed for me since you first brought that sword to the smithy. I feel as if I'm finally on the path to becoming a blacksmith in my own right. Thank you, sir, for all you've done on my behalf. Wow, wow, look who 'tis. What brings you to the smithy? Looking for scale cinder, are we? Well, you're in a luck. Our forge is flit. Oh, 'tis at an elf's behest, you say. I'm afraid that changes things a wee bit. Elves and dwarves don't get along, see? Brocker won't want to help you. Unless you were to offer him aught he couldn't resist. Listen, I happen to know there's one bit of elven culture no dwarf can turn their nose up at. All elven fare's bland as grass. All of it. That is, save the singularly flavoursome dish, Nutriab. Course, no dwarf would openly admit to having a taste for it. But the fact of the matter is, the mere smell of that dish has dwarves foaming at the maw. Don't believe me? Bring a bowl of it to Brocker. You'll soon see.
So the blacksmith ought grant us some gwyfenture in exchange for Nutriab. Shall we inform Miss Derren of this, Master? Follow me, Master, a few words? Oh.
I hope you're pleased with how the sword turned out. I certainly am. I'm going to keep learning all sorts of techniques till I'm no longer an apprentice, but a blacksmith in my own right. Expect great things of me, you hear?
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. Nothing to report, I'm afraid.